Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So friends, today in this video I will give you the complete coding question and solution which were asked on 14th April second shift TCS NQT 2025. So actually I have already provided the complete detailed solution of the first sheet, what were the question asked and solution. So if you haven't checked out that, then you can check out that. Okay, so इस वीडियो में बात करेंगे सेकंड शीट में कौन सा क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था. रिमेंबर फ्रेंड्स, इफ यू आर द कैंडिडेट्स हु गोना गिव एग्जाम ऑन 2026 means in 2026 or in further year, then these video are very important because I will suggest to go through all the previous year question. That will be important for you because मैंने कल बताया था कि TCS NQT में क्या होता है, क्वेश्चन जो है प्रीवियस ईयर या प्रीवियस फेजेस से रिपीट हो रहा है. ओके, सो अगर आप नेक्स्ट फेज में भी एग्जाम देने वाले हैं तो भी आप वीडियो जरूर कंप्लीट देखें और प्रीवियस जितना क्वेश्चन है जो मैंने ऑलरेडी बता चुका हूँ वो सब वीडियो आप चेकआउट कर सकते हैं. प्लेलिस्ट आप हमको चैनल में मिल जाएगा. ओके, सो चलिए बिना टाइम किए हुए बताते हैं व्हाट आर द क्वेश्चन दैट वाज बीइंग आस्क्ड ऑन 14th अप्रैल सेकेंड शिफ्ट. सो इन कंपेयर टू फर्स्ट शिफ्ट सेकेंड शिफ्ट क्वेश्चन भाई क्वाइट ईजी था. कमिंग टू द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हाट वाज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन? So first question was pretty much easy and famous question, that is you have to check whether two strings are anagram or not. Okay, so you know what is the anagram. Anagram are, or you can say, two strings are said to anagram if they contain the same character in the same frequency. Means suppose मैं एक example देता हूँ, that may be in different order. Okay, let me give you an example. For suppose I have given you example Ram. Okay, and this will be our string 1. str1 is the Ram and str2 is, you can say, str2 is Mara. So these are the two different string, but you can see count of all the character is same. Here there are 1 R, in second string 2, you can say this is the second string. Here in second string 2 there is 1 R, in string 1 there is a 1A, in string 2 there is also 1A, and am is 1, and similarly in string 2 am is 1. So you can say count of each character is same, so that is called anagram. Okay, so if they have same frequency, and it might be possible that they may be in different order, so order doesn't matter, just you have to count the number of string or number of character present in that string. If number of character is same both in number, okay, then you will say that string are anagram. Okay, so you have to print that whether it is anagram or not. Okay, for example listen, you can say listen silent, both you can form by using the, or you can say if you count the character, then you can find that both in both string the number of characters are same, so this is called anagram. Similarly, talking about the false case when it can't be anagram, suppose str1 is goat, you can say, and str2 is suppose gone. So you can see here G appear one time, O appear one time, but A not appearing in both. Okay, or you can say count of A is not same, so that's why it will not be your string. So here it should print that it is not an anagram. So this was the easy question and famous question. So friends, I will give the solution in C++, and if you are the students who are doing in Python or Java, then I will also provide the code in the comment box where you can directly check. Okay, so I will provide complete solution PDF in the description, from where you can get directly access to this things. Okay, so coming to the code, easy, just count the string. Okay, so first of all I am taking the input first string str1, then second string str2. Now I am checking whether str1 and str2 is anagram or not. If it is anagram, then you have to print anagram, or maybe you have to print true or false. So if you are the students who have given the exam on second shift, you can comment here what are the constraints and what are the things you have to print on the console. That will be helpful for upcoming sheet. Okay, but logic was same, just try to understand the logic. If you get clear cut idea about the logic, then you can easily solve the question. Okay, so talking about the function to check the anagram, so R anagram passing the string 1 and string 2, okay, parameter. Now I am first checking if string length or str1 dot length equal to str2 dot length. If it is not equal, then it will return false, because you know if it is not equal means what, count of both character can't be same. So this will, you can say, edge case you have to handle. Next, what I am doing, I am just sorting both string. Okay, and I am just comparing. If it is equal, then it will return true, because you know if I am saying what, Ram and Mar, here I am saying that both are anagram. Why? Because if you sort the string 1, then after sorting you can write AMR, and similarly string 2 after sorting you will get AMR. So both string are same. Okay, so just sort it, and if you means after sorting, if both string are same, then this will be your anagram. So this was the simple code. Okay, let me do the dry run. Suppose I am giving you the listen example, listen, and string 2 is stenli. So you can see this is anagram, but checking the string which is not anagram, suppose I am giving the goat and second string is mart. So both are not anagram because G here appear one time, but in second string it is not appearing. Okay, or if you will sort it, then you can find that both are not equal, so it will not anagram. So it's a quite easy question. Let me move to the second question. What is the second question? Second question was related to the statistics, where you have to compute the standard deviation of an array. Okay, so what was the problem statement? Actually problem statement was not clear cut that yeah you have to find the standard deviation. मीन्स क्वेश्चन थोड़ा आपका लेंदी दिया रहता, बट आपको क्वेश्चन का जिस्ट पकड़ना था. वहाँ पर बोला गया था कि आपको सिंपली स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन निकालना है. सो यू हैव टू नो द फॉर्मूला ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन. इफ यू नो देन यू कैन क्लियरली easily solve this question. Okay, so coming to the question, what is the concept of standard deviation? So standard deviation is nothing but this is the formula. Standard deviation equal to 1 by n xi minus mu, where is mu is the standard deviation, sorry, mu is the mean. So you have to just compute the mean and you have to subtract the each value and you have to square it and just divide it by n. So this, I think this formula you know, standard deviation. If you have done the aptitude pretty much well, then you can correlate with me. Okay, so just standard deviation का formula you use करना था. तो उसके लिए आपको क्या करना है, एक mean find करना है, then sum of square of that and divide by n. Let me come to the solution, how to solve it. Okay, and let me give some more thing about the question. So first of all, in first line you have to read the integer n, then you have to basically read the array. Okay, if you are the candidates who have given exam in second shift, must comment here that whether array was given as a fixed size or it was giving is not fixed. I am considering here array has been fixed size. Okay, if it is not fixed then you can use the string concept too, जो कि मैं ऑलरेडी प्रीवियस फेजेज में बता चुका हूँ कि इस तरह से स्ट्रिंग का कंसेप्ट लिया जाता है. ठीक है, सो वीडियो आप चेकआउट कर सकते हैं. यू विल गेट क्लियर कट आइडिया दैट हाउ टू टेक इनपुट. So I am here considering the array have some fixed size. Okay, so first of all you have to read the n, then you have to take the n integer, you have to take the array, then you will calculate the mean, and after that you will use the mean to compute the standard deviation, and you have to basically give the answer in 2 decimal place. Okay, so you have to round it to 2 decimal place. Okay, so this is the format. Taking input 5 elements you have taken and output will be this. Or you can see main catch here that you have to take the output in 2 decimal place. Okay, so that's why here standard deviation when you will calculate by using formula you will get 0.89. So this was quite easy question. If you are able to, means if you have idea or if you have hands-on experience on coding, then आपको भाई आसान से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो गया होगा. ओके, क्योंकि बहुत सारे कैंडिडेट्स ने मुझे फ़ोन करके बताया कि भैया आई कैन ईजिली सॉल्व ऑल द टेस्ट केसेस. ओके, coming to the code, how to do it. First of all I am taking n, taking the input. Okay, means declaring n and taking the input. Then I am creating array of size n, declaring the variable sum as 0.0 double. Okay, now I am just taking the input and summing it. Okay, so for I equal to 0 to I less than n, I plus plus seen arri sum arri. Okay, why I am summing it? For calculating the mean. So you know mean equal to sum of term by n, so I am calculating the mean. Now you have to calculate what? Sum of the difference of the square. Okay, so I am adding the square difference sum. So first declaring the variable as square difference sum equal to 0.0. Now I equal to 0 to I less than n, square difference sum plus equal to power arri minus mean 2. Because you know यहाँ पर जो मैं फॉर्मूला बताया था क्या बोला था, दैट xi माइनस म्यू मीन्स जो भी वैल्यू आपका है उसमें मीन को सब्ट्रैक्ट करके उसका स्क्वायर करके आपको सम निकालना है, लास्ट में n से जस्ट डिवाइड कर देना है. सो सेम थिंग यहाँ मैं कर रहा हूँ. आई एम जस्ट doing the square of this value by subtracting the mean. Okay, and summing it. So now you know standard deviation will equal what? Square root of square of deviation sum divided by n. This is the formula. Okay, square root of sum of this divided by n. So same thing, the basic formula I am applying, and for fixing that output to 2 decimal place I am just using the value as fixed. Okay, you can use round function too, या पाइथन में अगर आप आए तो आप जरूर कमेंट करें किस तरह से प्रिसीजन दिया जाता है. ओके, अदरवाइज मैं कोड प्रोवाइड कर दूंगा. यू कैन गेट हाउ टू गिव द और मीन्स हाउ टू शो द आउटपुट विद 2 precision. So here I am writing cout fixed set precision 2 and I am giving the output that standard deviation. Okay, सो दिस वाज क्वाइट ईजी। मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ फिर से बताता हूँ। सबसे पहले मैं एक वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर किया, इनपुट लिया हूँ, एरे इनपुट लिया, सम करते जा रहा हूँ। उसके बाद मैं मीन फाइंड किया। देन आफ्टर फाइंडिंग द मीन आई एम जस्ट कैलकुलेटिंग द स्क्वायर डिफरेंस सम एंड जस्ट डिवाइडिंग द स्क्वायर डिफरेंस सम by n and taking the square root. Just you have to use the formula of standard deviation. This is the formula, so you can easily solve. So friends, this was the complete questions of the second shift. So if you are the students, must comment here how many test cases you are able to pass. Okay, and if you wanna some add more constraint or anything in this question, then you can tell me. Okay, because friends, I have uploaded the video related to first shift, and some students are saying related to second question that second question was not as it is. And I have already told that question was not as it is because I have talked to many of students and they have not said, or you can say they couldn't recall the exact question. और कोई भी कैंडिडेट्स भाई एग्जैक्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं कर पाते हैं क्योंकि सेकेंड जो क्वेश्चन था बहुत ही लेंदी था। ओके, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ फर्स्ट शिफ्ट में जो सेकेंड क्वेश्चन था लेंदी था, इसलिए मैं जस्ट आपको जिस्ट दिया कि कुछ कुछ ये करना था। ओके, सो आई होप आपको क्लियर होगा कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन आया था। एंड दोज कैंडिडेट्स हु वांट पार्टिसिपेट इन फर्दर फेजेस, प्लीज़ ये सब कंसेप्ट या प्रीवियस जो शिफ्ट में क्वेश्चन है वो देख लें, क्योंकि मैं बार बार बोल रहा हूँ क्वेश्चन रिपीट होता है एनक्यूटी एग्जाम में। सो इफ़ यू विल see the previous year or previous shift question, then that will be helpful for you in solving the question. Okay, so this was thing. If you still have any query, feel free to ask here, comment here. I feel very happy to help you, and please friends support and subscribe us, because you know no any channel is providing the detailed solution of all the shift. So please support us, that will be helpful for me and it will motivate me to make more videos. So for getting any update, make sure to support and subscribe us. Thank you, bye bye, meet you in the next video.